You guys should know who I am by now. I am the world famous Stuttering John. We're here to talk about the Deucepayer tonight, as he likes to be called. We're here to talk about his failing show. We're here to talk about 30 failing shows in this broadcast on today's date. Shuli can't go. Shuli can't do it. He can't go an hour without talking about me. He can't go a day without me. And we're talking about the Deucepayer, the shitware. He can't go a day without talking about me. He can't go an hour without talking about me. He can't even go 10 minutes without talking about me, the Duke. He's jealous of me. He's jealous of everything I've done in my career. And that's a fact, Jack. In fact, that's a fact backed up by documents. Now, when you're someone like the Deucepayer, the shitware, when you're someone that's morally bankrupt, you don't have the ability, you don't have the mental capacity to have a good show. He's not a good dude. This isn't a good guy we're talking about. We're talking about a guy. Do we even need to talk about his former producer? His best friend? This is Shuli, the shitware he likes to be called. That's that guy. We're talking about that guy. He's the one. He's the man. He got the whole community against me. He did that. He did that. Skull! I hope everyone's having a good night. We're having a good time tonight. Talking about 30 failing shows, what it means, and why I don't accept it. There's nothing we could accept about 30 failing shows. It's not in the Constitution. It's not in the Bill of Rights. And we know for sure there ain't nothing in the Magna Carta about these facts and about why Shuli is wrong. Shitware he likes to be called. Now, if I decide, if I decide, wait, what are we talking about again? Oh yeah, the Deucepayer. If I decide to leave this Dabbleverse, the Shitware show will be over. It'll be done. He won't have a show. There ain't nothing he'll have about a show. He'll be back to his old job, working third shift at a Dairy Queen without me. The world famous Stuttering John. He will be nothing without me. That's a fact, Jack. Rob Saul agrees. Clay Dabbler agrees. You guys all agree. He's washed up. He's morally bankrupt. Why else would he not disclose what his producer did? 6,000 images. Why would he hide that? This was his best friend. Why would you do that, Shitware? Why would you call that? Why would you do that, Deucepayer? In this community. Yeah, I agree, Nick. Clay and Rob Saul are my only two friends left. They did that. The Shitware did that. He took all my friends. He took who's that guy that looks like the cat burglar from Home Alone? He took Chadley from me. He did that. Why did he do that? He took all my friends. Why does he have to have everything? Just because I'm more more famous than him. Howard Stern couldn't wait to get him out of this show. That's the kind of guy he is. He did nothing for that Howard Stern show. If it wasn't for me, Stuttering John, if it wasn't for me, Howard wouldn't have got those contracts on Sirius XM. I made those arrangements. I made those phone calls. I schmoozed the executives. Howard would still be on AM radio in 3 cities if it wasn't for me and what I've done. It was Howard, Robin, and me. Not the shitware. Okay? Not Artie. Me. I was the man that made it happen. And the shitware is jealous. That's why he has to talk about me all day. Why else would he do that? Why would he have a show about me? And you guys see the shows that aren't about me allegedly are illegal. The raids are illegal. And wait. What are we talking about? That's right. Shitware was not, Nick. You're right. The raids are illegal. The shitware is doing illegal activities. And he's got to fess up. He's got to fess up to that. He won't do it. He's morally bankrupt. When you're morally bankrupt, you don't care. You don't have any morals. You don't have any ethical standards. You don't have ethics. If you had some ethics, maybe you'd get a respectable job like me teaching school. But you can't because you failed 2nd grade. You couldn't color in between the lines, inside the lines. You were too busy eating glue. That's what you were doing. Okay, so, we should be a little more respectful of me, the Duke. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. I'm thinking about having Vinny sue him too. He can't be having a show about me every day. I know this is America. We're free to do what we want, but there's gotta be limits. You can't just deface someone's. You can't just. Your life shouldn't revolve around me. It's not. Number one, it's not legal. Number two, I forgot. It's not right. It's not right what he does. Yeah, sorry I can't post these, Nick. I'm on my phone. You're right, Nick. Vince would not troll the Duke. Vince is one of the good guys again. And it's overstated that Vinny owns my channel. It's not true. Vin's a good guy. We don't. Vinny, I got Vinny, Vince the lawyer, I have Rob Saul, and Clay. And that's all I need. Everyone else has turned against me because they're jealous of success. Jealous, let's review. They're jealous of previous success. My previous success, my previous wins at the Howard Stern show. They're jealous of my wins making $500,000 a year for Jay Leno. They're jealous of my writing career. They're jealous of my pension. Not only that, if that weren't enough, they are jealous of my pension. Jealous of my writing career. Wait, did we say that already? They are jealous that I had a good life. I did everything I set out to do. And in the interim, What did the shitware do? Failed out of second grade? Made friends with a you know what? A file? That's what he did with his life? He talks about me all day? He has a show revolved around me? That's what he does! How is that right? In this country, in this community, what does the shitware do for his community? What kind of community service does he do? Does he help anyone? Do we even need to answer that? I think you guys know the answer to that. All right? Surely the shitware is a purse snatcher. That's what he is. He's a common criminal. That's a fact, Jack. Anyone, nobody can debate these facts. His best friend knew it. And he knew about his best friend. These are the facts of the case. Like I said, he likes to be called the shitware. Shitware is morally bankrupt. Now let's talk about the shitware's finances. He doesn't own a house. Okay? He pays rent, which he's always late on. I did talk to his landlord, and it's a confirmed fact. He doesn't have stocks. The newspayer. He doesn't have bonds. He doesn't have annuities. He doesn't own real estate. He doesn't have a diversified portfolio. On the reverse, let's talk about me for a change. I own stocks. I own bonds. I own annuities. I own real estate. I have a diversified portfolio, unlike the newspayer. Unlike Neil's brother. They both live in poor sides of the community, poor sides of the town. They can barely pay their rent. Meanwhile, I'm living on Easy Street. 2 pensions, Mercedes Benz in the garage. Okay, someone's coming over to detail it in the morning, so I gotta wake up early, let them in the garage, and I'm living good. So we don't have to worry about them. I don't know why they're worried about what I do and how much money I have. If any of the lawyer confirmed the fact that I have multiple accounts, multiple domestic and foreign accounts. I could charge goods and services to over 200 countries. Can the duespayer charge goods and services to even 2 countries? Is he even allowed in Canada? Do you need to know the answer? If you have to ask, the answer is no. So let's settle that fact. That's a fact. That's a fact backed up by the truth. And we only deal with truth. I only tell the truth. Meanwhile, the shitware, he has filed bankruptcy before. Okay? He's done that. He's got a lot of stuff on his file that I can't even talk about. That's how bad it is. What's wrong with this guy? It's so bad, I can't even say it on this platform. Why does he do things like this? And this is not going to be a long live. We're pretty tired here. I had a long day. I was at the gym all day. Okay. But this is the guy that must be stopped. This is the man that's morally bankrupt. Okay? So that's what we're dealing with. These are facts backed up by the truth. We're going to talk truth here. We're not going to talk nonsense like the shitware. Okay? We're not going to talk garbage. Okay? So these are facts. Like I said, if I leave this Dabbleverse again, the shitware will have to go bankrupt again. He has no money. He has no assets. He doesn't have a credit line. He has poor credit. He doesn't even check his credit. That's how poor it is. least check your credit shitware. You know what I mean? So, like I said, these are facts. We're going to deal with these facts. We deal with the hard stuff on this channel. We're not going to stay on much longer. I have a busy day tomorrow. You don't question me, I question you. Shitware. He lost his own bet. He can't stop talking about me. Can't do it. Meanwhile, I don't even watch the Sandusky Network. Why would I watch this disgusting program? I'm disgusted by him. That's a fact. Fact check. Skull! Time for my sparkling beverage, folks. In the meanwhile, we're drinking healthy water. And the shitware is out of his mind on marijuana right now. So we know what he's up to with kids in the house. Yeah, Mumbling Nick. It's a good comment. I'll read it because I can't post it. Nick says, I'm afraid if I watch the Sandusky Network, the FBI will pay me a visit. That's true. It's very true. They're monitoring his movements, so anyone that's connected with that defective reptile is on watch. That's what I was told, anyways. We'll have to ask Vince about that next week. These are facts. We only talk about facts here. Meanwhile, the shitware at the Sandusky Network makes stuff up. Why does he do that? He can't handle the truth over there. See, he's one of these people. When we're talking about the shitware, he's one of these people. If you make up a lie and say it enough times, people believe it. But that's what he's doing. It's the same thing they did in Germany in the 1930s and 1940s. I think you guys know where we're going with that. This is not a good dude we're talking about, okay? So, if that's your chosen leader, okay, I'm gonna be like Nick and change the channel. I cannot be part of someone like that that's morally bankrupt. Okay, so like I said, he couldn't color inside the lines in second grade. Teacher told him to stop eating glue. He refused. Just kicked out of second grade. How many people do you know that were kicked out of second grade besides the shitware? How many people? Neil's brother? Chadley? People like that. Dirty Family Shows. Thank you very much, Nick. Appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. It means right here. And like I said, we're not gonna go on too long, but I just want to make it clear my feelings on the shitware, the Sandusky Network, how corrupt it is, how vile. How could we accept this? You think his mother's proud of his behavior? Does his mom ask him what he does for a living? What does he have to say? That he makes fun of someone that's more successful than him? What about when his kid asks him where he works? What he does for a living? He's got to say, oh, I don't leave the house. I just scream at my computer and talk about someone that I idolize. Dusty, how you doing? Thanks for being here. We're not going to stay on too much longer. We're talking about the Shuley Network, the Sandusky Network, and how vile of a man he is. I love your weather reports, by the way, Dusty. I was looking at one earlier, the storm, and it's great. I think you should keep doing that. And what were we talking about again? The shitware did nothing. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Yeah, maybe we will break open the beer. I'm already a little drunk, so I don't know if we could do another one, but we'll do it. We'll do it, folks. But like I said, the shitware is morally bankrupt. Why is he doing that? Why is he like that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with his brain? This is what happens when you smoke marijuana all day. You end up being like the Shuley, the shitware. He likes to be called the shitware. The dues payer. He's morally bankrupt. Why is he like that? Is his mom proud of him? Does he consider himself a success because he picks on someone like me more successful than him? Why does he do that? Yeah, maybe we'll keep going with the water. I don't know. I'm already a little drunk here. Why does he do that? What's wrong with the dues payer? I tell you what, folks, this I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like this sparkling water. It's a nice little treat. It's not even too expensive. You get it at Save a Lot. Of course, I don't get it at Save a Lot because I have unlimited financial resources. So, we get it at the rich man's store, but you can get it inexpensively if you choose to. Okay. Mom, coffee. Let's even get some coffee, folks. Thanks for being here. And you guys knew the shitware's watching me. He's got nothing to do. There'll be 30 failing shows that clip this tomorrow. Okay? He's got nothing going on in his life. He's a dues payer. All right? And he's morally bankrupt. He doesn't know how to read or write. We got to teach the dues payer everything. He doesn't know his ABCs. Okay? So this is what we're dealing with. This is what we were dealt. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Nick. You're right. Sorry I can't post these on my phone. Nothing. Nick is right. Nothing is too expensive for the Duke. It's me. It's called diversification. I have various revenue streams. I have stocks. I have bonds, annuities, real estate, a diversified portfolio. Unlike the shitware that can't even pay its rent. Okay? So, how does it make you feel, shitware, that you have to ask your mom to help you pay your rent? All right? Oh, I didn't know that, Peter. Geez, you can't win. Jeez. I thought I don't know, I can't win. Certainly don't want those, but I was hoping it was better than a lot of other choices. I don't just want to drink tap butter all day, even though we do that too. Now I don't know what to drink. We have the beer. My doctor said that wasn't good for me, so I got another doctor. So, hey, Easy 123, how you doing? I don't know. As soon as Rob Salt calls me, Easy, because I reached out to him on Instagram since he doesn't have a public email, okay? And he said he would read my message. He hasn't responded. That's kind of man he is. Flavored water? All right, I'll consider that, Peter. And like I said, so I have some stuff in common with Rob Salt too, and I told him that on my message. We're both union men. I know he used to work at a union job. I don't know if he still does. He got a new job, and I do union work. Yeah, I know he's big time. I know. I know. He thinks he's better than the Duke. I gave him a start. But yeah, I would, I don't know what, I'd go on his show. And oh yeah. If you could email me it, Nick, my email is um, public. I don't, see, I'm not trying to sleaze around anything, so my email is public, which I could still give it to you. I believe it's Chad Clearwater08 at gmail.com. Yeah, Chad. It's not Clearwater Chad 08. It's Chad Clearwater 08 at gmail.com. I'd appreciate it if you do give me it. I don't feel like emailing him tonight, but I'll email him again. I don't want to harass him, but I sent him that message on whatever it was, Instagram, and who knows if maybe I didn't respond. Maybe because it's Instagram, I don't check it. Yeah, that's true. Easy. It's true. And now I lost my train of thought, folks. Let's get back to talking about the shitware. No problem, Gino. Let's go! Let's drink our sparkling beverage, folks. Ah, and what the hell, guys? Let's break open the Coors Light. Let's make it a real festival. Let's go! Sorry, Gino. Sorry. We're working on it. We're working on making this stream the best stream it could be. We know it's better than the shitware. Okay? We know that. Because he's defective. He was how you doing, Gino? Sorry if I missed anyone. I'm getting a little drunk here. Even though I've never had a DWI before. Oh. This beer's making me tired. Oh. If I wasn't so tired, I'd try to get Jay Leno on the line. So he goes to bed early. He's probably working on a car or something. Thank you very much, Vito. Yeah, I think that's Vito. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I can pronounce that. Vito. Vito. We'll just say Vito. Did I write? Some of these are trick questions, folks, and I don't appreciate that. Try and trick the Duke. My memory's fading since I'm drinking, folks, so. No, we're not going to ban anyone. Everyone's being good. They'd have to really do something bad. But they are trying to trick me. Nobody tricks the Duke. You will learn. You will listen to and obey the Duke. Sorry, Vito, you're okay. Let's go! That's right. Nobody crosses the Duke. You will learn. You will listen to and obey the Duke. We will be shutting down the Sandusky Network. And I hope all you guys that are in the chat are subscribed. Okay, that's not asking too much, is it? Because if you're not subscribed, you know better than the shitware, and you guys don't want to go there. So go ahead and hit the subscribe. I appreciate it. Then you'll be one of the good guys again. You don't want to get this. You don't want to get. You don't want to poke the bear here. All right. Thanks a lot, Nick. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll email him tomorrow if you give me his email, and we'll see. Yeah, I'll just try it one more time to contact him. That'll be it. Thanks, Easy123. I agree with him. Smash that like, folks. Let's go! So surely the shitware, from what I heard from Vince the lawyer, is doing illegal activities with his new show, The Raid. That violates YouTube's terms and conditions. I think we know what's going to happen to his show. I think we know what's going to happen to his channel. Okay. No, that was settled, Vito. Vinny and I settled. Now we're friends again. Best friends, really. The terms and conditions I can't talk about. That's classified, but Vinny's a good guy again. That's right, Easy. Yeah. If we come on tomorrow, maybe you guys can hook me up. Help me hook up my Roku. I don't even know what a Roku is. Is it like a TV? Why would I need a Roku? I don't know, but I got a Roku. I can't hook it up. You guys can help me. Hey, Billy, how you doing? We're just drinking a little bit. Let's go! Yeah, Joey C. I know Joey C. personally. I was on his show a couple times. He was on mine once at Glen Falls. Joey C's good. And Joey C will be on. We're doing a 3-way stream. This is breaking. Well, it's not private, I don't think. I'm doing a stream with Joey C Sunday night, 8 p.m. my time. With Poe on the Go is really the host of it. I kind of connected those two. There's going to be Poe on the Go, Joey C, and I. We're doing a true crime series on Sunday night, and I hope you guys tune into that. It'll be on, if everyone streams it to their channels, which hopefully they do, you could have your choice of listening to it at Joey G's channel, my channel, or Poe on the Go's. Doesn't matter, as long as you guys watch. And so we're going to do true crime because Poe on the Go is a good personal friend of mine. He was a police chief for, his whole career. He's been a police officer, but he was the chief at the last couple of years of his career. So we'll have the police side of it, the criminal element, even though Joey's a good guy nowadays, and we'll have the layman, which is me. So we'll have 3 sides. We'll be talking about criminal cases, and we want to make it a weekly series if people like it. And Vito, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Vito with the $1.99. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Says from Vito, don't cross the Duke. Everyone knows that. Thank you very much. Yeah, easy. I think he will. I mean, Joey's a good guy. He's always around me. He's good. It's just people like the Bedabbler. Even Bedabbler is a good guy, but he kind of gets them going. And Wait, not everyone what, Billy? Um, sorry, I blacked out there for a minute. Yeah, rouse them up. Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, Joey C has always been, like I said, you know, he's always a true man when I known him. Oh yeah, yeah. Not everyone knows not to cross the Duke. They find out. They shall find out. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Vito Bedabbler is kind of innocent. The chatters like to rile Joey up. Yeah, Bedabbler, from what I see, is trying to help, but you know, I'm gonna stay neutral on that because I respect all parties. Okay, you don't know what someone's been through in their lifetime. You know what gets them going, and not I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna stay neutral because I'm a friend of Joey, and well, I mean for obvious reasons. Skull! But just so you guys know, the Duke is always right. Duke is never wrong. The Duke, which is me, always wins. Yeah, I agree, Easy. Yeah, from the little bit I've seen, he's trying to help, and well, like I said, I'm not getting involved. I think Bedabbler's funny though. I watched the show a few times. I called in a few times. I don't know if you guys seen those episodes. I didn't really plan anything when I called in. I just kind of called in, cold called it, and then still went pretty good. And I don't know if anyone could send me. You don't have to. I'm not giving it out homework, but I want to know more about this trip at the end of October in Detroit. Thinking about going to that. All I know it's some trip the last week in October. That's all I know. 1 day trip. I believe it's at a comedy club or something. Oh yeah, yeah, Vito. Maybe tomorrow we'll see Frank Amadeo because I want to know who likes Frank and who doesn't like Frank. Because Frank gets a lot of hate on his videos sometimes. Not that I know of. I think this is the only case right now is Joey's. Uh, yeah, I know, Easy. I missed that Rochester one. I was kind of newer to the Dabblerverse back then. I could have went to that. That's pretty close to where I am too. Detroit's at least is somewhere I could drive to. I don't know about you guys. It's one of those deals where they probably just pick the same places that they're used to. Oh, thanks, Easy 123. The real Frank. I mean, my information it could be a little dated now. So you guys know his story. It sounds like Easy knows is somewhat of a story. So Frank, yeah, he did some prison time. He got out, and then for whatever reason, he had to go back in for about 9 months. And from what I understand, he's on home confinement right now. Unless he got back in jail, unless they did something. Last I heard, he was on home confinement. And that was about a year ago. And because Matt Cox was doing videos about um, about Frank, so that's the information I have from about a year ago. I don't even know if you know. Well, Matt has a lot of contacts, so he would have. I'm not going to bother him. Believe it or not, I do know Matt in real life. It's not like a good friend, but I do have his number and stuff. He's a good guy. Oh, so Vito's asking Chadwick got me into the Daleverse, and were you a Howard Stern fan? I watched a few back when, well, I must have been real young, before XM when he was on the regular radio. I listened to him a little bit. I don't, not that I was a fan or wasn't a fan. It's not something I watched a lot. So I'm trying to catch up, but um, so I don't really tell the story unless I'm directly asked. But yeah, um, so my brother told me about John, and you know, at first I didn't get what was, what was so special about the character and stuff, but it, kind of grew on me. So I guess that's the answer. It kind of grew on me, and it was something that I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but it was like an acquired taste where I had to keep coming back to it for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason was, but uh, so I don't. I know that's not really a great answer, but that's my answer. Uh, oh, you heard about him from Matt Cox too? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching Matt Cox since his first Concrete. I don't know how I found Concrete, but he's got a couple good episodes on Concrete, and then I was doing a little. I did Matt Cox for a couple videos, and I sent it to Matt Cox, and he's a self-admitted narcissist, so of course he had to watch it and get back to me. So, um, so I kind of got connected with Matt Cox for that reason because I was doing videos about him, and and then I did the Frank videos, and he's seen those because I sent them to him. He thinks somebody else sent them to him, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we kind of connected, and then I went to Florida last year, and I met him in real life, and oh yeah, yeah, it's Vito. It's definitely tough to talk about. It takes forever to try to explain what the Dabbleverse even is to people. They're like, "What?" They don't get it. Uh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like I said. It's very, as you guys know, it's very hard to explain what the Dabbleverse is. Um, but luckily, if you throw in like the words Howard Stern and the Tonight Show, that people can kind of be like, okay, well, not so much the Tonight Show. If you say Howard Stern, they kind of know his audience, Um, but absolutely, it's going to be interesting to see. And I can't predict it. I don't know. Do you guys think the community is going to keep growing? More channels? Um, because the other community I'm in, the anti Scientology community, when I joined that about 2 years ago, not that I officially joined, you don't really officially join these communities, but when I joined that, there was only, I don't know, barely 6 channels, and now it's over 200. And that was within 2 years. So figure we have 30 failing shows now, in 2 years. Imagine if we had over 200 channels. I don't know, you know, I can't predict that that's going to happen or not. I mean, the more channels, the better. Um, we need, Easy said we peaked. Okay, that's good. See, I don't know, you know, I don't know either way, really. Um, it's got to. Vito saying it's got to evolve. I don't think it's all phased out. He says, and if it does, it'll end with something big from SJ, like an arrest or a big event. Yeah, it's possible. It'll be fun to see what happens. And it could be like one of those deals where, just because we started with the community started with John, it could branch off just like the shitworks branching off and doing other things on the show. Um, but no, yeah, John is fascinating. I'm pretty new to this Dableverse, like I said, but I didn't see that coming about his producer. That was pretty shocking when that happened. And I didn't know because you guys joke around about everything. I didn't know when I was watching that Shuli talk about that. I didn't know if that was, a skit or what, but obviously it wasn't. Yeah, so he thinks it'll grow. Yeah, yeah. I don't picture really fully ever going away, especially not when there's actual events like DabbleCons and stuff. But who knows? I don't ever predict anything right, so I'll let you guys do the predicting. Yeah, that is sad, Vito. Yep. I know we joke about it because it's my job, but yeah, it is sad. All right, Billy said it's on decline and it's going to keep declining. That's what we're kind of mixed on that. I don't really have an opinion, like I said, because I'm newer to the you know TSN will still fall apart. Yeah. Let's see, Vito. Vito says definitely a slow point. Aaron took over, and SJ is the wet brain broken record. Yeah, yeah. I need some. You need some new material. Yeah, that's crazy about the view buying thing. I mean, YouTube is very clear when you monetize your channel that they don't joke about that stuff. They will take, from what they say, they'll take your channel from you. Why would you risk it? Oh yeah, Vito. Okay, that's a good point. Um, that's in my opinion though. That's the fun of it. To where I know you guys know my deal, but it's the fun of it when you don't really know like who you gotta sometimes even if people are joking there's a hint of truth to it. um Sometimes not, sometimes it's all a fix, but sometimes there is, so you don't really know. And sometimes the parody stuff is scary because you take a lot of I took a lot of risks and I still do. And sometimes when you're joking, some people don't take it as a joke even though they know it's a joke. I've played bad guys before, and even though people know what I'm doing, they still look at me as a bad guy. So that's sometimes hard to take. Not so much anymore, but sometimes. Thank you very much, Vito. Appreciate that. I have my good days and bad days. You know what I mean? With I try not to. Well, I don't want to come on too much and do the same old thing, but I love coming on and you know doing everything and hopefully, like I said, we're kind of mixed about if we're gonna grow or not. But I hope we do grow, and we could branch out and do different things in the future. When I started, my only character was Clearwater Chad, and I did that for probably about a whole year before I even had any different characters. And once you start doing something creative, in my opinion, just things kind of start to flow, and you can do things easier and more unscripted. I started doing scripted videos before I did lives, writing everything down like a real script. And after doing that for a few months, you know, went live a couple times, and things just started to be more natural as they go. Thank you very much, EZ123. Thank you. Vito, back to the newspaper. There was never any hard evidence that they bought views. See, I don't know these things. KB and SJ have been proven to 5 years. Okay. See, I don't know where they're way, so it's good to know. I don't know how you would prove it. It's kind of for YouTube to. I guess someone has enough time and money they could do it. That's way over me. Skull. Yeah, so if we come on tomorrow, I'll probably be Frank. Oh, all right, guys. I think we should call it a night. I really want to thank you guys for being here. Vito, thank you very much for the super chat. And let's thank everyone for being here. Hey, Miss Sunrise, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so thanks, Nick, for being here. Dusty, thanks for being here. Peter, always great to see you. Easy, thank you for being here. Thanks for all the great comments. Vito, thanks again for the super chat. Thanks for being here. Billy, thanks for being here. Who else we got? And Miss Sunrise, thanks for being here. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully, I didn't miss anyone, and hope everyone has a great night. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Miss Sunrise. You too. Thanks, Vito. Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much. Thanks again, Vito. I really appreciate that. Good night, Easy. Oh.